Well, you're here because you filled out a survey about a guy, and there's great news. This guy scored a solid A. He is a great guy. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you, things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10 dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10 dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
This man is not just full of talk, he actually means business. He is smart, focused, and puts in real effort, so he's very likely to do well in his career. But there's a catch: his quick temper and strong opinions can sometimes create trouble with colleagues or bosses.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he doesn't run away or hide, but he can get really fired up, sometimes too much. He's likely to react with strong words of frustration when things don't go according to plan, and you might hear some sharp comments or see him lose his cool for a while. However, he won't stay down for long.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work will definitely notice him because he stands out and pushes hard to get things done. Many will respect his intelligence, energy, and willingness to take charge. However, because he can be very blunt and sometimes loses his temper, he might rub some people the wrong way and end up in arguments more often than most.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
If you do well in your career, he will mostly feel proud and excited for you. He likes strong partners and will often show his happiness with big, bold gestures or loud cheers. Deep down, he wants to see you succeed and will feel good about being with someone who's doing well.
What if you start earning more than him?
If you earn more than him, he might feel a sting to his pride at first, and you could notice him becoming more competitive or even snapping in frustration on a tough day. But he won't secretly hold a grudge against you. His nature is to face things head on, not bottle up jealousy inside.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He's usually quite careful with money and likes things to be in order, so you won't see him spending without thinking. He prefers to plan ahead and keep his finances organized, making sure bills are paid and savings are in place. You can trust him to take care of the family's needs and keep things steady.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He usually lives within his means and doesn't like putting on a show just to impress others. He wants things in his life to be neat and stable, so he avoids risky spending or pretending to be richer than he actually is. If he really loves something or wants to celebrate a special moment, He might sometimes splurge, but he'll feel uncomfortable if things get out of control.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is generous in spirit and likes to help the people he cares about. He won't count every penny when it comes to family, friends, or someone in real need. Still, he's not the type to be stingy or hold back just for the sake of saving.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is open and straightforward when it comes to money. You won't find him hiding financial details or making big decisions behind your back. If there's a problem or bill to handle, he'll let you know and expect you to speak up too.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes that housework should be shared, not just left for you to handle alone. He values fairness and sees a home as something both partners are responsible for keeping in order. Teamwork matters to him, and he wants the home to reflect both of your efforts, not just one person's hard work.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He's the kind of person who will actually get his hands dirty and join in with chores and diapers, not just stand by and give instructions. He believes that being involved means doing the work together side by side. You won't find him sitting back while you do everything or helping by just telling you what to do.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
When there's a disagreement, his first instinct is to argue his side strongly and try to prove he's right. He's passionate and speaks with a lot of energy, which can sometimes feel overwhelming or leave little room for your opinion at first. But if you stay calm and keep talking, he does listen, especially after the heat of the moment passes.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he's angry, he can lose his cool and sometimes say things that sting or sound harsh. He speaks his mind without holding back, and in the heat of the moment, he may raise his voice or use words that feel disrespectful or aggressive. His anger tends to come out fast and strong, so arguments can get intense.
Does he have a bad temper?
Yes, this man does get angry quickly and reacts with a lot of energy when upset. His temper can flare up with little warning, leading to sharp words or sudden arguments. It is important not to ignore this red flag.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He can say sorry and take responsibility, but it might take him some time to cool down first. In the heat of the moment, he may rush to blame you or argue back just to defend himself. He doesn't like leaving things unresolved and prefers to fix the problem rather than hold a grudge.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
He is direct and confident, and while he can sometimes push hard for what he wants, he does understand that no means no. If you are clear and firm with your boundaries, he will respect them, even if he grumbles or tries to discuss things further at first. Your no will be respected, even if it takes a moment for him to step back.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
Yes, he might take it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy, especially if it happens more than once. He feels emotions strongly and sometimes sees a no as a sign that something is wrong between you rather than just a part of normal life. With some honest conversation, he will usually come around, but just know he may need extra reassurance.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care. Even though he can lose his temper or say things he doesn't mean in an argument, he knows where to draw the line. He respects the trust you share in private and sees it as something that should not be broken.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is likely to be faithful as he puts a lot of heart and energy into his relationship once he's committed. He wants deep connection and excitement with his partner. And when he's in love, he prefers to focus on building something strong together rather than looking for attention elsewhere. If he feels appreciated and emotionally connected at home, he stays loyal.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
He isn't naturally over possessive, but his strong personality can sometimes make him appear a bit protective or intense if he feels insecure. He likes to know what's going on and can be a little blunt if something bothers him, but he does not constantly act jealous or try to control your every move. If you are open and honest with him, he calms down quickly and trusts you.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
His protective nature comes more from caring and wanting the best for his loved ones, not from needing to control everything you do. He likes to step in and take charge when he feels it's needed, but it's not about restricting your freedom or making all the decisions for you. In general, his protectiveness is driven by heart, not by control.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He sees parenting as a team effort and believes that both parents should be fully involved. He doesn't expect you to do everything by yourself or fade into the background while he watches. Instead, he wants to be hands on and part of every stage, whether it's fun or challenging.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he might lose his temper quickly, especially if he thinks they know better or aren't listening. His first reaction is often strong and loud. He may raise his voice or use sharp words in the heat of the moment. He means well and wants the best for them, but patience is not his strongest point.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support you as both a mother and your own person. He respects your drive and wants to see you happy in all parts of your life, not just at home. He values partnership and sees your growth as a sign of a strong family.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later, after kids and marriage, change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, this is not the kind of man who will secretly hope you quit your career after having a child. He takes pride in your achievements and genuinely wants a strong, well rounded partner by his side. He appreciates seeing you succeed and believes that both parents should share the duties at home and with the children.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with real warmth, not just surface level politeness. He's straightforward and genuine with people. And once he accepts your family as part of his life, he truly makes an effort to connect. Your parents will feel his sincerity and know he means what he says, even if he doesn't sugarcoat everything. He will try to adjust to your family, especially if he feels welcomed and respected.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he might not always handle it calmly at first. His emotions can run high, and he's likely to react quickly with strong words or clear opinions if he feels boundaries are crossed. He's protective of you and wants peace in the family, but his way of getting there can be intense.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you, but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
He is modern with you in private and appreciates your individuality. But when it comes to being around his relatives, he may expect you to fit into some traditional roles. He values family respect and wants to avoid unnecessary conflicts with elders. So he might encourage you to follow customs, dress a certain way, or act politely at family gatherings. This isn't because he doesn't value your modern side, but because he sees these traditions as important for family harmony.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension with his family, he will stand by you and not just stay out of it or take their side. He believes in loyalty and fairness, so you will feel his support, even if he sometimes wishes things were smoother. He may speak up for you or help explain your point of view to his relatives, rather than leaving you to manage the stress alone.
Say you have a conflict with his mother, what will this guy do?
He is not a typical mummy's boy. While he respects and cares for his mother, he does not let her opinions rule his life or relationship. If there is a conflict between you and his mother, he will listen to both sides. But he is willing to choose your side if he believes you are right or if the situation truly calls for it. You can count on him to stand with you when it really matters.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
He is not the type to share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He values privacy and believes that some matters should stay just between the two of you. This shows that he respects your relationship and understands the importance of trust.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
Overall, as we mentioned at the start, this guy scored a solid A. He is a great guy. Being with this man day in and day out is a mix of energy, excitement, and honest partnership, but also some strong emotions and high expectations. Life with him is lively, with plenty of laughter, deep talks, and shared goals. He loves building a future together and being truly involved.